I probably shouldn't be doing this. It's like late in the evening, and normally I do these things in the morning when I'm kind of fresh and mentally awake and aware. But it's like it's nighttime for this particular episode, and I just sort of stumbled home after long days of work. And I'm not gonna lie, I had a couple of beers. I'm a little tipsy, and I showed up at home with the munchies. And there's nothing else in the house to eat except these bags of potato chips that I've accumulated for this program. And I just feel like I would be remiss and it wouldn't be right if I just like came home and just like drunkenly shoved one of these bags of potato chips in my face without documenting it. So I'm doing it, and I hope it's not gonna be too much of a disaster because I just really want a fucking snack. And the only thing to snack on are these fucking exotic potato chips that somehow found their way into my life. So bear with me, I'm gonna do the best that I can. So, that all being said, we just went on a 2-episode run of these very, very fucking lame and mediocre potato chips from Spain. And as we segue out of that little part of Southern Europe into more esoteric extruded corn puffed Chinese snacks, we have one final bag of chips that may redeem the entirety of Southern Europe. And these are Italian chips by a company called Tartuflanghe. I don't know how to say this. I didn't research it. I'm not gonna go out of my way to give a whole fucking expose about the history of your fucking potato chip company unless you do something that impresses me. So this is the only bag I have from this fucking company. It's PESTO potato chips, which is noteworthy because we have been looking for a decent bag of PESTO potato chips. We've had a few here and there that were completely unremarkable. Never had anything from this brand. It is from, I'm fucking wasted, man. I'm sorry. But it's a bag of fucking PESTO potato chips from Italy. And before we move out of this segment and move into other continents, we have a slight possibility that some potato chips, hopefully Italy, for the win, will redeem Spain, who has just phoned in the most abjectly worst pieces of shit potato chips I've ever had in my life. All right, I'm getting a little hyperbolic because I'm a little tipsy, but okay, let's just see what we got here. I mean, it does have that weird seed oil preservative flavor, smell. There's maybe a note of basil. Okay, shut up. Let's go. I just want something delicious that's going to shut me up before I go to sleep. Well, visually, they're a bit of a thicker chip, and they got some green flecks on them. The flavor's not overwhelming. Not being hit over the head with it. No garlic, no basil. Not much of a flavor at all. Really hoping that I was going to be hit over the head with this just to make a drama. I like the idea of a story arc where like these two bad, shitty bags of like lame, disappointing potato chips failed, and then in the third act, like another bag of chips comes and like saves the day and redeems it and gets me in a better mood and more optimistic about future potato chips. This isn't quite that. I mean, not terrible. I like the shape. They're sort of longer than regular potato chips, and because I'm fucked up, I'm being a little bit more generous in my assessment and evaluation, but if I was going to bring it back down to earth, these are nice chips, but the flavor is just, it's not really there. If I didn't see all this green basil imagery on the cover and all this green, and all the green on the chip, if I wasn't prompted by that, and you told me these were pesto basil chips, I would have thought you were out your goddamn mind.